Big welcome to you, Taurus. So today, as you can see, it's a very beautiful, bright, shiny day. This is still my last reading now for the Sun in Aquarius, the Sun in an air sign, the ego, the extroverted in the hope, in the looking up to the star, right? And the moon, of course, in your sign, Taurus, in an earth sign. So when we look up the hope, right, it started with the inauguration of your president in the United States. We can see that the lightness, the hope, the star people, the energy of like the earth star, we are all star people, is now coming down and giving us an awareness that we, the people, coming down here to have these experiences, to have a physical human experience, and we grow and we learn through it, right? The 8 star in above her, the other 6 stars like a circle around, and 1 star coming down already, right? Then 1 foot on water, 1 foot on land. Here her whole lower body is becoming literally the river. Here the tree of life, the symbol, the water bearer, right? And here Aleister Crowley, these two people were in this brotherhood, in the Hermetic order. It was a secret brotherhood, right? Here he shows when we give ourselves the light, we can give light to others, right? Connected to the planet Uranus, Uranus for big shifts, for revolution, evolution, everything that we know about hope and change and shift. And hope comes when there has been before something that was opposite of hope. Now we can see here are 3 women, and here is just a star. It's androgynous. Here again, a woman, 1 foot in the water, right? So this androgynous, this cold, the star is cold. The star doesn't really have a personality as such per se. It's androgynous in its sexuality, right? So this is where the sun is right now. This is where we felt this, the bright light already coming back. Then I created here the yoga pose, the star falling down, becoming more and more like a human. And then here, of course, in the center, the 6th star that is shifting this energy, right? Making this person then more and more human, right? A look-alike. The hexagram right here in the center, as that this is where the middle is. When we're in the center, things can shift and grow. Then I also created it more like this. The top is coming down and the bottom is coming up, and in the center you become the earth star, shining the light, right? I'm going quick through these. I mean, you could talk also forever. And then I did a combination here where the earth, the star is coming down, the earth star in itself. Then here, this is the water, the number 8, the infinity symbol right here in the swirling, still left from this card, right? So you can see there is this hope is coming down in the form of us human beings. You, Taurus, you are an earth sign. You're one of the heaviest earth signs there is, right? Capricorn is already climbing up, and the Virgo, for some reason, it's actually not really a human being, right? So we can again see here your transformation in these 3 cards, this one, and then this one here. And again, you can see the Hierophant, for me it's the High Priestess, is here to give us the understanding we humans can transcend these 3 levels on the crown, right? The 5th card, but the 2nd zodiac sign. The 2 pillars here becoming now gray. 2 people already here looking to this person telling them how this spiritual evolution is done. Then the Indian is the chief, Seattle, and then here we have, of course, the pyramid with the third eye, the walking up, the climbing up. It's all up and down is equally giving an awareness or consciousness, right? And the times are shifting. Now, for me, I did this as a evolution, as the high priestess is the one that is reaching up to the higher consciousness, and then we bow down, and that's where we, as the man needs to understand the female, right? And the female needs to understand the male. So it's again these three stages, the penta, the star, right? The 5-pointed star. Here I did the eye, the third eye in there. Here more like the water coming down, the fire coming up. And in the center, the gray zone. I'm not sure yet. I kind of like these arrows pointing this action, right? I'm doing something here. Red as that red color that is also, of course, again, in this card. So I'm figuring out, right, how to create the best way in this card, the feeling of we bowing down, we coming forward, we bowing down to the earth. You are definitely going down to the earth in these three stages, from the high priestess down and again back up, right? If you born, of course, between April 10th to May 9th, you are the classical King of Pentacles. It's the bull pulling the chariot. And again, the evolution of these cards here, a little more modern card, right? Just so that you see. Though we can see these are filled with symbolisms, right? And of course, here it's clear this is a businessman. He is the one that is connecting to the bank. He is the one that is actually connecting to the earth. The real estate is connected to you, right? You are, through this earth, the earthiest, the value. Value is very important to you. Rather buy something that lasts long than something that kind of like breaks within like a year. Right? Venus is that connection to understanding the financial, the relationships, the money, the beauty. You, on your day, we like to eat salty and roots. Then the system is the cardio system. It's good for you to walk. It's good for you to go and get your cardiovascular system going. You are the teeth, the jaw, and the throat. And you love to enjoy food, love to eat it, love to eat, like security, because you're so on the down, the most down we can get. You're peaceful, but you can also be a little bit pragmatic, not lazy, but you know, in that more heavy. You could get heavy, right? If you don't watch that you're not walking, you could get heavy. Your bones are heavy. Right? It's not always when you step on that scale that you're heavy. It's your bones that are heavy. So Taurus, let's see what this constellation, this moment is unique. Doesn't happen again until next year. So whatever message is coming right now to you, it's this one message with this constellation of the sun in Aquarius and the moon in your sign, right? Today, the last time And then we have Pisces, and the sun moving into Pisces, a water sign, an emotional, searching for love sign, right? Okay, so let's have a look. What's happening today? What is the first card that wants to come out? Okay. There's a sadness. The 5 is connected to the Hierophant, right? The Hierophant is the number 5. And I did paint at one point the card of the Hierophant as that very simple 5 triangle pointing down. I did it a little bit more intricate, right, again with all the symbols. Then it became too busy for me. So you are the number 5. You are this triangle that's pointing down, and also a triangle that points up. But we have more of the red, right? It's the heaviness. So that you just see, right? So you have here the 5, which is always connected to Gebura on the Tree of Life, right? And on the Tree of Life, Gebura is like when we go through difficult times. And of course, difficult times are making us grow. And Mars in Scorpio, that's what this card is about. Mars in Scorpio is disappointed, right? Sometimes we're disappointed at life. But look where it's pulling you down. It's pulling you down into the clarity, into the light, right? So you're coming back up. Even though you're going down into the dark, you also go up into the light. You're going down into the 5 star. So it's part of an evolutionary energy. And it's connected to your card number 5, right? The High Priest, going down, bowing down, letting go, giving to the earth the respect, a deep respect, an understanding that this respect is necessary. Sometimes this disappointment is part of an emotional search for the light. Because the white is always the masculine, and you are part of a masculine energy, right? Taurus, the bull. Now, you are that religion that was before Judaism, right? The Hindu, the holy cow. But they made it Taurus, they made it more like a bull, they made it more like masculine. In India, it's very feminine, right? The holy cow, no one can touch it. So this sadness can come because you realized something. You understood something within your zodiac sign, within your being, within your universe, right? The most beautiful thing is that we are the center of our universe. Okay, so here we have a Leo. Oops. We have a Leo coming into the picture. Okay. I don't know if that has a meaning, right? That there is the siren going off right now when I hold this card. So this could be in the court card. This could be a Leo. And this could be also the time. In that time, something is shifting from the sadness. And that you yourself find also within you this power not to just only be heavy, but also be active and be fire, be creative. So it could be in summer that is changing, or there's a person coming to you, right? Changing and shifting you from this little bit of sadness or disappointedness into the emotional side of your life, into the love. You may be looking for a love. You would love to have a love, right? Maybe it's coming in the form of a Leo. Or you yourself become that creative energy, right? To create something again, to make a shift. It's actually a pretty good energy together. Then you get the Four of Cups, so you go down. So this one cup here besides you is maybe this person, right? Coming. You have still these two cups, and this one cup on your foot is spilling out and pulling you down, and then what comes out is this. Now, you arriving here at the Four of Cups, meaning you are a little blasé, a little not disappointed, but a little this is moon in Cancer. You are not seeing that there is offered another cup. You have these three cups. Even though you've lost these three cups, maybe this person is coming into your life and making you realize it's okay. You have actually these three cups. You have these three cups lying here. You are connecting with your inner spark, and you are finding again these three cups, even though you always had two more. And now you again have the fourth cup. And where is it leading you? To a Capricorn. So you have a Leo and a Capricorn affecting you. Now the Capricorn is always about being attached to, is also the earth sign, right? Being attached to the material world, too much so, right? That we are bound by this beautiful personality. We are bound into the dark. It's the darkest month. We're bound into an energy field that we sometimes have a hard time resisting. So, in a way, it's almost like you want to take these two and these two together. So it's in a way, it's like saying, yes, bend down, fold forward, right? High Priestess, back down to you, the High Priest, the up and the below. It's funny because, I mean, look at her expression on her face. And she touches, right? Again, she touches with her right hand. She touches with her right hand. So again, it's the right side, it's the masculine side that you're comfortable with. And in the masculine side, you have everything you need. But in the feminine side, you have nothing. In the feminine side, you are not allowing yourself to really be aware of your feminine side, because you are a masculine energy, right? Not like the star, which is androgynous, right? This is more like a masculine energy. So something in you is course, either with a Leo and a Capricorn, right, giving you a little hard time. Aha, Leo, look at there. So Leo is coming back. Leo is coming back as a major arcana. Leo as a person, as a court card, and as a major arcana. As that I want to grow, I want to evolve, I want to have that strength. So in summer, something is happening. Virgo. Okay, Virgo. There's Virgo, major arcana. More going, the strength to go more deeper within. Wow, to arrive at yourself. Look at this. Okay, so this is the King of Pentacles, right? So you are realizing this attachment, right? This attachment, emotional attachment to a world that the Capricorn is representing, is the devil is representing. It's the first chakra. But also it's a ritual. It's like something we almost cannot escape. Right? This is life. We need to come together with someone to procreate. Now you have major arcana, August and September. You will fully arrive at yourself. You will fully arrive here in the King of Wands, right? This is the King of Wands. Look at him. You have the strength to go deeper within, to get away from this, right? And also kind of away from this. Being you. Fully. Okay, let's see if more wants to come out. But in a way, I mean, this is beautiful, right? You're arriving at yourself. And the moon, look at that. The moon is the next phase where the sun goes. And we're going deeper into the emotions, searching for love. See that? You allow yourself to go deep into an emotional consciousness, we allow ourselves to go deep down, that we can find who we really are. And this is either triggered by a Leo, or it's triggered until this date is coming up in August. Where do we arrive? We go look deeper in the next month, which is coming now after you, right? The sun is going into Pisces, into the moon. You're diving deeper to explore more the world out there. And you see also the attachments, right, of emotional attachment. Not even really recognizing that this higher consciousness is giving you, right, handing you. It's almost like, no, don't get stuck in this. Go into the search of being with yourself, allowing to be strong, allowing to accept this strength, getting deep down, finding yourself stronger, coming out. Then you feel, okay, underneath the 5, right? You have this. You allow to find, then when you go down, you find your strength. Then this comes up, right? So you're already letting go more of certain emotions, right? Then here, of course, allowing to go further, letting further go of attachments. And then here, again, creating, right? Creation. This is a creating action, doing something again, so that you release yourself further, deeper within so that you can be you, arriving at your place. And all of this is happening here in this next month when the emotions of Pisces are acting upon us, right? And of course, the Four of Pentacles is the Sun in Capricorn. The Sun in Capricorn, right? In December, you started realizing. In December, you started noticing something. Coming down to the Four, that you have everything you need, right? I mean, you're holding on to the money. And at the same time, it's difficult for you because you're rich. At the same time, of course, the world has changed, right? The world has truly, deeply changed. And we don't want to just spend the money anymore just the way we have been spending it. So you're holding on to the money. You're holding on, and you allow still to dive down and to discover within you a depth, within you the treasure. You're discovering again within you the treasure. And what's underneath the Four? Manifesting fresh, manifesting new. In this month, right, even though you're holding on, you're able to say, here I am, I'm going to manifest again. Beautiful. Manifest, right? This is the magician. This is the magician. Oh my God, and I felt like turning this one around as well. Magician, magician, look at this. In the next month, right? And then of course in summer, in the Leo, you're finding that strength. Right, so maybe in the last year, in August, you had a certain sadness. And then in December, right, in December again, you felt like something wasn't feeling so good. But now, this year, you will, from August and September on, again feel like yourself, arriving at yourself. And then again, of course, here, the emotional dive to see that we have to hold on to the money, right? And you're not the only one, all the people out there. And then, of course, twice the magician, like finding within you the power to begin new, right? One is connected to the aces. He is the one that manifests anything in earth, in water, in fire, in air. He is the one in space, manifesting, creating, shifting. The player. Right? So you will arrive at yourself when you go deeper within. When you have the strength to go deeper within, you will arrive at yourself, even though you will continue go and search for yourself, because this is the opposite. Virgo and the moon is the opposite. Now, the full moon is in Virgo in 2 weeks. That could also be, right? That the full moon in Virgo you will figure out a strong shift, a strength, right? Finding that strength, the strength of, in this full moon in Virgo, to be yourself, allowing yourself to completely say, here I am, manifesting a fresh new beginning. Because I need to understand why I'm holding on right now to the money. I need to understand why there are some difficulties in your life, right? Why you are attached, bound, because you're heavy. You are the bull who eats the grass. You sit down on the ground, right? This being pulled down is, you know this feeling, right? Disappointment. You know how it feels going down. But again, you remember the one, twice the magician. Twice the magician says, yes, you can manifest clearly a new face. And again, it will happen in this full moon in Virgo. That's what the sign is. You will arrive at yourself. Full moon in Virgo. On the 27th of February is this full moon in Virgo. That's when you, bam, get out there again, right? That's when you see, okay, financial loss. You don't like financial loss, right? That's not something you're okay with. But you are manifesting again, fresh and new. All right, my dear Taurus, thank you for watching. Again, remember, this is a unique moment, right? Look at these cards, meditate on it, and I see you in the next reading. Thank you for watching. Namaste.